It is Monday night. All the games that are important are over. I don't know if that Monday night game is over yet or not, but how about them Niners? How about them Niners? We'll give it a minute or two, see if we can get a few folks in here, and we'll talk about some stuff, huh? Hope everybody had a good weekend and their week is off to an amazing start. It's finally starting to cool down out here. Loving that. Absolutely loving it. Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you hit that like button. And subscribe if you're new. Or just leave. We had one in here and they're gone. They gone. It's alright. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Tap in. Hope you're doing well. Was on my balls when I missed it. Yeah. I was wondering if you were okay, Big E. Hadn't seen you in a couple of lives. Glad you tapped in. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already. So what's going on, Big E? How you doing, brother? How about them Niners? Oh, okay. Sorry to hear about that, bro. Looks like you are number one, Big E. That's good. So you're a Browns fan, right? That was a tough loss for you guys. That was a weird game for us. Kittle went down. Welcome in, everybody. What's up, Turtle Man? Man, it's a beautiful day in Southern California. My Niners won. I'm a happy guy, you know. Do me a favor, guys. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Hope everybody's doing well. So we won the game, but got some injuries out of that one. I'm wearing Bosa today, the Legends uniform, since he had that big play at the end of the game where he drove that tackle right into Sam Darnold. Hey, that's what's up. Where you tapping in at? Yeah, it's finally cooling down out here, so that's nice. It has been hot lately, but it's kind of nice tonight. Looks like weather's going to be pretty good the rest of the week. Yeah, they did. They played a tough game against the Eagles, so you know they did better than I thought they would. Really, what makes you think that, Brandon? Yeah, what would make you think that, sir? Uh, People aren't in it. Poor family. Well, 21, Vlad, I will say this. I was born in a poor family in a capitalist country. And now, although we are not wealthy, we are not poor. So there's that there. Hard work does pay off in a capitalist society. What up, Monk? It's actually pretty nice up here right now, brother. Got a little breeze going on. It feels good. Feels real nice outside. I need my blue wrench back. What do you mean? What are you talking? Oh, did you change your name or something? What's better, capitalism or socialism? Well, prison would be considered socialism. So everybody gets the same thing. I would much rather be in a capitalist society. Yeah, exactly, Monk. Uh, I don't know. Am I supposed to have an opinion, Dr. Samuel? I don't know what you mean by that. If I were an ice cream flavor, what would I be? I don't know. Uh, is it really, Monk? Damn. Lost access to everything. Oh, okay. You know what? Here, let me. There you go. There's a wrench for you, Ezekiel. You got your wrench back, okay, sir? You're good. Got you all up to speed there, sir. Uh, offers a range of benefits primarily related to reducing economic inequity. Yeah, because everybody's poor. Venezuela was a very prosperous country until they became socialist, and now their money isn't worth the paper that it's printed on. Uh, and besides, we're a capitalist socialist. We have social programs. We have welfare and food stamps and Medi-Cal, Medicare, stuff like that. And the thing about socialism, to be honest with you, and even communism, people always say, because the big question is point to a country that's socialist or communist that is succeeding, where it's doing what it's supposed to, and people always say, well, nobody ever did it right. Well, because it don't work. Yeah. Monk says, show me a prosperous communist country. I'll wait. Yeah, I mean, like, Vladimir Putin's super rich, but his people aren't. System is a misconception rooted in several misunderstandings of both theory and historical outcomes. So, which country has done it correctly then, 21? But I know that Jesus loves you more than you can ever know. Appreciate that, Haley. Yeah, God is good, definitely. And socialism and communism suck. But how about those Niners this weekend? It was ugly, but it was a win. I'll take it. Who's your teams, guys? Tap in with your teams. It's funny. Somebody said I was definitely a racist, and I asked them to uh, explain why just by watching this. And yeah, I'm not new at this. Mystery drawings, not gonna happen. Yeah. All right, Big E. You take care, brother. If you keep spamming the chat, mystery drawings, I'm gonna boot your ass. Fascist? Christopher says 49ers, that's what's up. All right, I guess you guys need to be booted. What's up, Ontario Peni 88? What's cracking, homeboy? It says Raiders, that's what's up. Hope you're doing well, brother. It was worth the shot. See ya. Peace out, bro. Yeah, Vlad definitely needs to take his meds. Yeah, that was a good try. Good try. So do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. Mystery Drawings, you need to hit that like button. Come on, you are number one. Hit that like button and subscribe. What does WLM mean? I don't understand. I don't know what that means, JS. Hope you're doing well. So we got some Raiders in the chat. You know, it's bang bang on mine. You know. Now, Kittle's hurt. Friggin' Jawan Jennings is hurt. Now they're saying Purdy's hurt. They're going to have to monitor him this week. Jesus. Like, my son got up after the game. I'm going to call you LMFAO. Appreciate that, brother. And Big E is back. That's right. Why do you want me to ban you? Why do you want me to ban you? Rupert James says, like and subscribed. Love your stream. New York Giants all the way, brother. Hey, I respect it. I respect it. You know, with Russ at the helm, man, that's tough, but you're repping what you believe in, and I respect that for sure. If you're from the South, you can call me Wolf. I'm from Southern California. Taftwood, what is up, brother? Taftwood in the house. He says he does not like the Chiefs, and I agree. I guess getting banned is a new hip thing, says Monk, right? Damn, Deloria, like you just screaming for a timeout on that one. When you start talking sexual and stuff, you got to go. Good job, Big E. You on it. Hell yeah, that was a good game. Case in point, right? Hey, who won the game tonight? I'm a redneck from Virginia. I'm heading to California right now as we speak. Hey, that's what's up, man. Get ready to pay higher taxes. I don't know how Virginia is, but, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you've been rocking with them for a while, Rupert. Okay, I got you, bro. All the way back to LT in the crew. Man, y'all had some squads back then for sure, man. I'm going to help ICE and the Marines. Sounds like you're going to be a busy man. Wow, that's original, pro memer. That's real original. You know, if you're going to try to get on the stream and troll, at least come up with some original content, guys. Come on. That whole tree grow thing, like that's old. California is the granola state because it's full of fruits and nuts and flakes. I'm doing it because I care about my country. Well, shout out to you. I love my country. But you know, certain people have certain jobs. Do the job you have and be good at it. I think that's the best thing you can do to be successful in this world, in this capitalist economy. As we were speaking on capitalism a little while ago. You know, I drive trucks. I could put a 53-foot trailer in a dark hole with one eye closed and an arm tied behind my back. That's what I do, and that's what I do well. But, you know, I love my country, Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash. Yes, sir. Uh, I ain't giving nobody any neck rubs, Biggie. Come on now. Where's I'm hoping sports jazz fan pops in tonight. Uh, except maybe being a cowboy. I agree. Diddybot is here. What is up, Diddybot? How are you? Appreciate you, Rupert. Yeah, that's. I'm a yard hustler, so I back trailers into doors and into yard spots all day long. Uh, I've gotten rather good at it, if I do say so myself. Not to be cocky or anything, but I'm in a leadership role now, and you know, hell no, get Diddy out of here. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Sports Jazz fan, where you at, bro? Come on, it's time to own up. You guys lost. It wasn't pretty by any means, and it could have conversation very well could be going another direction for sure. Oh, Micah says thoughts on the 9/11 attacks. Don't even get me started there. I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole on that one, but let's just say there are way too many cameras in front of the Pentagon to get that one grainy shot frame by frame. If you know, you know. I don't think a dude named Rupert could Is Rupert trying to intimidate you, Monk? What, did I miss something? We don't talk about PP around here, Diddy Bot. So, anyways, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we're. All right, let's not get too deep into the politics here. You know what I mean? Uh, I'll touch a little bit, but Level Up Dojo says, "Do you like Pokemon?" No, I'm not. It's not something that interests me. What's up, Hector? How you doing, brother? I used to collect baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards, all that. I used to be a sports card collector. As I was moving away from that as a hobby, Pokemon started getting bigger. I never got into it. So, yeah, it's Monday night. I'm just chilling. Back to work tomorrow. Yeah, I hope everybody's week is off to a fantastic start. We're talking a little shit tonight, talking football, basically talking about whatever comes across the feed. You know what I mean? Lost a shit ton of money on Pogs, right? Oh, man. Nick says, I'm unemployed. Well, what's up with that, bro? Najib says, what's up, Grandpa? What's up, mijo? How you doing? Monk says, Nick, you can have my job. Yeah, I'm doing well. If that was meant to be a shot at Grandpa, you know what? I own that Grandpa shit, man. I got, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 10 grandkids, And I love being a grandpa. So, uh, Nick Almond says no. Tefton Don said, oh, that sounds like a problem. Are you XF? In 20 minutes away from California right now. See y'all soon. What interstate you on? You got FMLA taken care of? What do you mean, Travis? Do you support the genocide? Wow. What's up with all the questions, bro? Which genocide are we talking about? If you're in SoCal and interested in healthcare, hit me up. Oh no, XF. That was really? You're a moron. But yeah, you're blowing up my algorithm with all these comments. Go ahead, keep it up, buddy. Keep it up. What? Who is that, Travis? Oh, no, I never did get that squared away. It's all right. It's cool. JS says Bay Area takeover. That's what's up. Monk says, they don't love you because you're retarded. Ooh. Good, get denied, loser. What are you, who or what are you talking about? Najib lost his cat. My God, this fucking chat is off the hook tonight. Except says, they don't love you. He looks like an Epstein-like guy. Who does? Con Bunk 4, now 6, checking in. Hey, what's up? What's up, Con? Tropical Waves. That's what's up. Salute, bro. Man, the trolls are out in numbers tonight. That's all right. I love trolls. Keep up the good work, guys. Why am I being mean to you? What are you talking about? I got an air freshener with Jeff Epstein's picture on it, and it says this air freshener didn't hang itself. Oh, right? Man, we couldn't see that one coming, huh? Just keep climbing that, right? That's what's up. Big E's on the job. You better watch what you say, people. Goodness gracious. So, should we get to a topic to talk about something, or are we just going to be all over the place tonight? We got a bunch of weirdos that have been in here, but I wanted to talk about football. And I was hoping Sports Jazz fan was going to pop in, Mr. Seattle Seahawk himself, and talk a little shit, but I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a game to really talk a lot of shit about, to be honest with you. I mean, we got the W, but, you know, Nitro Bob 2, what is up, brother? Don't know, me and Bobby served time together in Penn State Bank 4, now 6. That's what's up. If the Philadelphia Eagles are better than the 49ers, talk about that. I cannot talk about that. The Philadelphia Eagles almost got beat by the Cowboys. You mean soccer? American football. Oh, man. All right, that's cool. You went back to the original name, Nitro Bob. That's cool. Man, that was a hell of a game, Travis. That Bills-Ravens game, I was just about ready to call it a night and find something else to watch, but I just kind of left it on. Carl Simmons says, you ain't black. Is that in your Joe Biden voice, or I'm a little confused by that one. But yeah, that Bills Ravens game was, yeah, boy Jacob, what's up? Smoking Jeezy. Nah. Oh, are we 6'7"? What's up, J World? So yeah, that Bills Ravens game was a hell of a game. Man, I was went from just about being bored of it to on the edge of my seat, man. Bills and Ravens very rarely disappoints, though, to be honest with you, man. Uh, um, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, man, these guys are incredible talents. And, you got to give it up to those guys. I mean, two of the AFC's best. Chiefs got knocked off week one. Week one can be a lie sometimes, though, because, you got new players coming into the team and you're just coming out of camp and preseason and you get to mid-season, week 7, 8, 9, 10, then you really start seeing the truth with these teams. But like we struggled in that game yesterday. But I thought Purdy did pretty good. He had 2 picks, but uh, he made it happen when he needed to. So I don't know. That sounds like some weird shit. Wiggle giggle. I ain't giving a shout out to that. Why were you edging your seat? I was on the edge of my seat, sir. Come on, man. Words have meanings, okay? Yeah, it really was, Travis. I mean, like I think I was getting up. I was gonna go in the kitchen and get something to eat. I was watching it in my room, and that ball popped out, and I was like, all of a sudden, I had emotion in that game. Like I don't normally have emotion for teams that don't, you know, have that logo, but I was yelling at the TV like, balls out. Oh, shit. And then Josh Allen came out and does what that man does. I mean, like I said, not taking anything away from Lamar either. What's up, Solid Behind Blue Eyes? How are you tonight? Hope everything is well. Any updates? So yeah, I'm glad it's football season's back around. Kind of shying away from watching I just put Red out 2 days ago. Is that your dog, Solid? If so, I'm so sorry to hear that. That to me, uh, yeah, and I agree, Travis. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not sure if I seen that or not. I don't really watch a lot or look at a lot of social media on the weekends. Uh, I don't know, Dale. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, okay, okay, solid. I see. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to definitely check that out. I missed it. I guess. Yeah, like I said, I don't do a lot on social media on the weekends. I haven't really been doing a lot with this channel lately, to be honest. I'm just, you know, life is happening, and uh, sometimes you gotta prioritize what's more important. As far as what's most important to my sanity, I guess you would say. So yeah, I definitely didn't get any on that one, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out and drop a comment. I'm doing all right, Mr. J Game 250. I I hope you're well also. So yeah, we what's that hanging on the wall? That's a clip for my weight bench. I know, right, Solid? I mean, one day things are okay, and the next day, like it's a crazy balancing act. Sometimes I swear. What do you do on the channel? This channel is basically it's about sobriety, but I talk about what's going on in life and you know tell stories of when I was incarcerated and stuff like that. Yeah, Joe Flacco, man, wow. Who's the rival streamers? What do you mean? These two streamers in Los. Yes, I did. That was crazy. Have you seen Diddy recently? No, I have not. Have you? Do you know something I don't? J Pressure. So yeah, yeah, Flacco, man, wow. But yeah, this time of year, like a lot of the channels I used to follow that are like the prison genre type of stuff, like I've pretty much backed away from most of that stuff. Um, like Solid says, I'm working on some new projects. That's good. I'll be sure to tune in if you drop something. What did Naughty say? Oh, God. Yeah. You know, life is always happening, and, it's funny. I seen something earlier I was scrolling through like TikTok or something, and it said, what's the first thing you would do if you woke up and it was 2005? And I said, oh, damn, that's horrible. Do if I woke up and it was 2005, I guess I'd be getting ready to go to chow because I'd still be in prison, you know, and like that just was kind of an eye opener, because life is happening, stuff is happening, but I'm 20 years removed from that basically at this point, and it was good to see that though because just because I have this sobriety under my belt doesn't make me invincible. And, life events could lead to a relapse, even with, I got 21 years sober. So I'd have my puppy back if it were 2000, right? Yeah, like dogs, it's funny, but the few times in life that I've actually cried tears have mostly been dogs. Kevin Sanchez Jr. What bar was it? Let's play the game. Dale says can't go past 3 weeks sober. You been going to meetings, Dale? Are you working with a sponsor? Yeah, I mean, dogs are such loyal creatures that, like you could be a total asshole to your dog and your dog will still love you. Now, I'm not saying you should be, you know what I mean? Damn, Ezekiel would not even be sober existence. I think you got to find ways to have fun in sobriety, Dale. Because For the longest time in my life, from 89 to 2004, I was an addict. I mean, by NA standards, technically, I'm still an addict, just in recovery. But I'm drinking too, so it's not fair. Yeah, and I hear you, bro. No, and that's something that pisses me off when I see that solid with people. But for the longest time, Dale, like that was my fun, that was my life, that was my excitement, and I think you just got to find substitutions, if you will, for the substitute you're using now for fun, excitement. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, the alcoholism. So, uh, but you know, I think you got to find a safe place for future reference. You're not welcome to the boom boom. Wow. I was able to get sober for months, hitting the gym and just doing weed, but it eventually catched up, and you just want to light your body on fire all of a sudden. Now, and I understand that, Dale, and I understand that, but the thing is, you have to be willing to change. You have to be ready for change too at the same time. Um, I know at times life seems like it's almost not even worth living because the changes are so drastic, and you're the chemical levels in your brain are changing so drastically. You know what I mean? And I'm not a doctor or anything like that, so please don't take this as like I'm trying to be some expert or something. But like that's why it's important to develop a support group of people that are living the type of lifestyle that you want to live. Because the people that we tend to hang out with in our addictions, they're always going to co-sign our bullshit. You know, you have a bad day, you get fired from your job, your car breaks down, your dog dies, pick something, right? All the old people that we hung with, they're going to be like, "Ah, it's cool, bro. Let's just go get a six pack and we'll talk about it." Or let's go get an eight ball and you know what I mean? That'll solve all our problems. But it doesn't. You know what I mean? It doesn't. And all your problems are still there when you sober up or you come down or whatever the process is. You know what I mean? That one may be going through, but um, it's a total life change. You know what I mean? So Solid says, so once you get some time sober, you come to hate drunkenness. Absolutely. Hey, God bless you as well, Mo. Big E says, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, right? Gave some unresolved. My 10 years sober birthday. Damn. Yeah, and that's and that's the thing. Like I always say, just because we decide to make a change in our lives. Now I understand what you're saying, Solid. Just because we decide to make a change in our lives doesn't mean that the rest of the world is going to comply, and everything's going to suddenly become easy. At times life still sucks. At other times life's fantastic. But it's a matter of finding this new lifestyle and a support group to where when you call somebody and you say, you know what, my car broke down today, or whatever, like the list of examples I gave previously, uh, you know, you need people that you can call that aren't going to show up with a tall can, that are going to say, you know what, let's get your car back home, brother, and let's go to a meeting. You know what I mean? Yeah, 9/11, you already know. September 11th Truther says thoughts on the 9/11 attacks. All I'll say about that, because I went deep down that rabbit hole, all I'll say about that is this: the Pentagon, one of the most secure places in the world. You mean to tell me we didn't have any high definition video? There has to be at least 50 cameras right where that plane hit, but yet there's no footage. I'll let you draw your own conclusions, on that one. Yeah, they shot the plane out of the sky. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did, honestly. You know, I've seen, like, for a while there, I went down the rabbit hole a few years back, like, it was really slow at work. And we'd be sitting there for hours. So it was around this time of the year, actually. And they were talking about 9/11. So I started YouTubing 9/11 videos. And I'll tell you, I watched hundreds of hours of stuff on 9/11 and different theories. There's a film called In Plain Sight. If you're into that kind of stuff, check that out. That's very interesting. Yeah, yeah, that made for a good story, I think, on that one. But uh, there's just too many things that happen on 9/11 that don't make any logical sense. Like a steel structural building collapsing in its own footprint. That's the only time that's ever happened. And what about Building 7? Now we're going to go down 9/11 a little bit. What about Building 7? Nothing hit Building 7 besides debris from the north and the south towers. And there was actually I heard a boots on the ground reporter said if it was the sky, and that was never heard of again. Yeah, there was actually a news report in regards to Building 7 where they announced that the building had collapsed like 10 minutes before it happened. That's pretty remarkable if you ask me. You know? So, yeah, that's something I could. Yeah, shot out of the sky. We're talking about 9/11, Biggie. The 9/11 attacks in New York City and at the Pentagon, and the plane that crashed in Pennsylvania, allegedly. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That was I appreciate you, Dale. I hope I hope you win in life, bro. I really do. I hope that what's up, NYC 999. Hope you're doing well. You know, I I want you to come on here, Dale, and say, you know what, I got a year clean. I would love nothing more than to hear that. You know what I mean? Exactly. And it was a steel frame building, which in the history of architecture that had never happened from a fire. What's up, Q? Glad you tapped in tonight. So, And Building 7, like, that just doesn't make any sense at all. The Pentagon doesn't make any sense at all. I think it was that movie In Plain Sight. They dug deep into how that plane hit the building and how even a seasoned pilot probably couldn't have put it into the building the way that it went. Now, could it have been a missile? Perhaps. you know, I mean, there's just like so much, uh, so much to that. Uh, I don't even know who you are. Uh, I can't even read your name. It's like in cursive. It's too small. Sorry. I hope you're doing well, though. And I hope your week is off to a great start. Yeah, that was crazy bold, in my opinion. Uh, you might ban everyone, right? Big E, speaking on the mod ship, you got to run it by Big E. Uh, the the woman named the Dust Woman recently died. She got her nickname from 9/11. Oh, I know who you're talking about, Q. Wow. Yeah, I don't even know what these side conversations going on are talking about, but we started with football. We ended up on 9/11. Sports Jazz fan never showed up to admit that the Niners rule. So if you rewatch this, shout out to you, brother. Sorry about your loss, but so we got on 9/11. We talked a little sobriety. Kind of been all over the place. I'm actually able to sit in the garage today because, man, it's cooled down nice around here. And I love that. We're coming into that time of year that I love the most. I love the holiday season. Um, the weather is amazing. I would much rather it be cold than hot. I mean, granted, it don't get that cold in Southern California, but we do get down into the 20s. So, Bad Bunny. I got some Bad Bunny music on my playlist. I don't know what the hell he's saying because it's in Spanish, but what is that song? It's uh, shit. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But every time it comes on, I'm grooving. I don't know about Santa Claus, but more like Bad Santa. Right. Best time of the year. I hate the cold, but love the holidays. Luckily, it don't get that cold here. When I was out trucking over the road, I experienced some real cold, and in some places, like where Big E is, I understand why they don't like the winter. When you got a wind chill below zero. Bad Santa was a cool movie. I agree. I think one of my favorite. Well, I got a lot of favorite Christmas movies actually. I like Christmas Vacation, the National Lampoons, and Elf. Elf is quickly becoming uh, one of my favorites. That Elf movie, man, that shit cracks me up. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that honestly, every Christmas Eve, me and my daughter Ramona, at some point in the night, I will say that line from Christmas Vacation. Hey kids, I hear was spotted over Long Beach, and my daughter will reply, "Are you serious, Clark?" Oh my God, I love it. Home Alone is another classic. Yes, Dennis Cherry, the ref, great Christmas movie with Dennis Cherry. I'm not sure which one that is, but yeah. Oh, I love that one. And then Elf with oh God, what's his name? Somebody put it in the chat. Uh, the the scene on Elf where he's in the boardroom with the short person. He says, "You're an angry little elf." He says, "That's it. It's go time." Oh God, that's awesome. I feel this chat is a big 6 feet under show fans. Ironic, funny yet real life messy ways. Yeah, it's all over the place, and I love it. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've seen that one or not, Solid, but 6 feet under is good. Okay. Now they're saying Brock Purdy's hurt. See, the chat and my commentary is bipolar tonight. Brock Purdy has a shoulder injury. Oh my God. My son made a joke after the game. He got up, he said, "I think I just blew up my Achilles watching them play." Peter Dinklage is the small little elf. Oh, okay. That one, that movie. At first, I couldn't stand that movie, and then I watched it all the way through a couple times. Uh, oh my God, like, dude is just hysterical. Love it, love it. Well, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. Moving forward, I don't think I'm going to be recording many pre-recorded videos. I'll just do lives on the weekend sometimes, and running our damn corrupt, sadistic, unsustainable government and resources. Will Ferrell, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. I love that. That one and Christmas Vacation, National Lampoons with Chevy Chase. He said, "That there is an RV, Clark." Oh my God. Classics. Big time classics. He's funny in Daddy's Home. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another good one. Definitely. Definitely. That's the one with Mark Wahlberg, right? Oh my, those guys are so, they're polar opposites, you know? All right, take care, Solid. I send mine. Hopefully, everything is well with Mr. D as well. Nah, I get it. I get it. I appreciate you tapping in. So, oh my God, just thinking about those movies got me rolling. Don't get mail as much as. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sucks. It's hopefully he's at least getting the medical care that he needs, though. Uh, yeah, it's crazy that they would send him to a facility that isn't approved for what he needed. You know what I mean? But oh, are they making a part three, Big E? That's cool. Man, I have not been going to the gym. Last week I was not feeling good at all. I wasn't sick, just, I don't know, something was off. So by the time, I don't know what it was, but by the time I'd be done with my shift, I get off at 3 a.m. By 1, like I would just be spent. Like I'd be so tired. And so yeah, I don't think I've been to the gym in like 2 weeks. But asked the bartender for a boiling glass of water. Bartender says, I thought you and personally. Ugh. So, anyways, yeah, we'll see what's up. I'm sure the Niners will be there. It's in our house, so I'm hoping we can represent Santa Clara, Levi's. I guess Sports Jazz fan ain't gonna tap in tonight. Well, shout out to you, bro. It's a long season. You know, maybe you guys will get right in Seattle. I don't know. Yeah, that was. I don't know what the fuck that was. I think that comment won the night because I'm used to all the normal trolls. That one was. I don't know. Is that dark humor or what is that? That's disgusting. Man. Do me a favor, guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. If you haven't already. We're trying to get to 3K. I don't know. We've been trying to get to 3K for a while now. I stopped doing regular pre-recorded videos, so it really slowed down the growth of the channel. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I got to do what's best for my mental health and wellness. And there's just not enough hours in the day to do all the things that I try to achieve. So that's kind of where we're at. Maybe at some point I'll start doing pre-recorded videos again. But for now, I think we'll just do a live or two on the weekend. And I'll tap in with everybody and see how everybody's doing. Because I do appreciate those of you that participate in these lives. It's like my extended family all over the place, you know? So shout out to you guys. Yeah, I was checking because it looked like I had a shiner right there, but I think it's just the lighting. All right, guys. So what do you think? Should we go ahead and wrap it up? Or appreciate you, Q? Or should we keep it rolling for a little bit? Seems like it kind of died out a little bit, so. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Hit that like button in the meantime. And subscribe if you're new. Subscribe for the lives. Yeah, I'm sure it is black ground. I'll pass though. Who gave you a black eye? It's not. It's not. It's just lighting. Q says keep it rolling. What do you guys think? What's up, David? Hope you're doing well, bro. So over here chilling in SoCal. It's finally a nice enough night where I could come sit in the garage and do this without a fan blowing or something going on, you know? Look who's here. Say hi, Stormy. What? You did what, Block Ground? You did what, Big E? Can't be extorting people, Big E. Come on, bro. What's up with that? That is, you are not a moderator for extortion purposes, sir. How about those Niners, though? That was a good one. I'll take it. Could have looked a lot prettier, but a W is a W. How can I tell if this? What kind of dog do I have? It is a Australian Hiller. Yeah, Australian cattle dog, rather. He's drunk with power. Yeah. Come on, Biggie. Where's Joel at tonight? Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's getting a little bit older now. She's slowing down a little bit, but she definitely will chase that ball until she dies. I have to stop her sometimes. It'll be 110 outside, and she will chase that ball across the yard to where she's panning, and I have to tell her, take it easy, girl. Take it easy. Yeah, she's a good girl, though. So, anyways, yeah, I think that, like I said, I went to the hospital and found out I have pink eye. Oh, wow. That's not good. That's not good at all. This stuff, that's real contagious, too. And I thought I punched myself in my sleep. Damn. I seen somewhere somebody said Tyson's supposed to fight Mayweather next year. What do you guys think about that? I think the weight classes are way too far apart. Tiger Boy, what is up? He says, yo, Bobby, raining in NorCal. Hope you are rocking and rolling. I am, Tiger Boy. Try to stay dry up there, brother. I hope you're doing well. It's finally cooled down over here in SoCal. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's cold yet by any means, but it's not 105, so that's a good thing. When it starts getting up over 100, I don't do too well. I don't do too well. So, and then I work outside, so that's even worse, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's really going to happen or not. I haven't seen nothing more. I seen like one thing on social media about that, and I thought, well, that would be interesting. Because Mayweather likes to stick and move, but if Tyson got a hold of him, I don't think that would end well for Mayweather. But, oh, does he? And then I guess Jake Paul was talking shit about how he's one of the greatest fighters on social media, and Tyson said, well, you paid me $10 million to lose. Now, I don't know how true that is either. I don't follow none of those guys on social media, so, you know, a lot of fakes and frauds on social media for sure. But, you know, looks like Stormy wants to come be a part of the live again. Say hi, Stormy. Look, watch. Say hi. Yeah. She's been out there running around. But, yeah, I think we're going to bring this one to an end. Hope everybody has a fantastic week. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys live again next weekend. Everybody have a fantastic week. Be safe. Be smart in what you do. And it's one day at a time, guys, you know. Don't look at the mountain. Just start climbing.